Okay, good morning guys. I wasn't expecting to do this today. This has come out of nowhere, well, kind of. I can't remember how to say this. The 14th Doctor's been announced. After nearly a year. Jodie Whittaker was announced into the Eye to be leaving. After nearly a year, the 14th Doctor's finally been announced. Now, I've got to say, first of all, I'm a bit annoyed how they've done it. They've just done a press release. The actor posted something on his Instagram first, then Russell's read it, then Bad Wolf tweeted it. Instagrammed it even, or whoever, I don't know. Anyway, and then at 12:30, the actual BBC Twitter account actually finally announced it. So, the 14th Doctor is Ncuti Gatwa. That's how it's pronounced. I've had that confirmed on Twitter. This is how it's pronounced. I'm not saying it wrong. It's Ncuti Gatwa, I think. It's really interesting. I was expecting an announcement next week during the FA final, like everyone else was. So this is really interesting of how they've done it. The BAFTAs are tonight, and he's there because he's in sex education. Never seen it. Well, I have seen it, and I couldn't get into it. I have no idea who he is, by the way. I've not seen anything. I think I've watched like 2 episodes of sex education and just couldn't get into it. So yeah. So I'm relieved that it's finally been announced. I mean, they've not said 14th Doctor, but I really think that's going into too much. It just says Ncuti Gatwa is the Doctor. I can't remember what they said about Jodie. I don't think. I should really look into that actually. Anyway, so obviously we know Russell T Davies is returning. There's been whispers about filming starting next week in Cardiff, or no, I can't remember, but soon in Cardiff. So now everything's falls to this because they're going to start shooting soon. Apparently at the moment he's still shooting Barbie, and then apparently after that he goes straight into Sex Education Series 4, so I don't know. So finally, after all these rumours of David Tennant coming back and David Tennant being the 14th Doctor, and what I heard yesterday about Jodie returning to David, then David doing 3 specials, and David doing 3 specials and trying to find out why he got his old face back. I like that idea. And then coming across Donna again, I love that idea. Unfortunately that's not going to happen now. Well, still might, but we don't know. It's a very interesting casting. Like I said, I don't know who he is. I never know who any doctors are. I didn't know who Jodie Whittaker was, even though I've seen him in broadcast. I didn't know who Capaldi was. I didn't know who Matt Smith was. Well, Matt Smith was very new then. And David Tennant, I wasn't there for his announcement. So this is what he said. There aren't quite words to describe how I'm feeling. Mixed, deeply honoured, beyond excited, and a little, of course, a little bit scared. The role on the show means so much to many people, many around the world, including myself, and each one of my incredible, talented predecessors handled that unique responsibility and privilege with the utmost care. I will endeavour my utmost to do the same. Russell T Davies is almost as iconic as the Doctor himself, and being able to work with him is a dream come true. His writing is dramatic, exciting, and incredibly intelligent, and fizzling with danger. An actor's metaphorical playground. The entire team has been so welcoming and truly gives their heart to the show, and is so much as is daunting. I'm aware I'm joining a very supportive family. Unlike the Doctor, I may only have one heart, but I'm going to give it all to the show. I think he's a fan. From reading this, I think he's a fan, and I like that when a Doctor Who actor is a fan. I think they put so much more into it. I'm not saying that Smith was bad. I don't think he was a fan at the time. But he's, you know, he's good. He wasn't a fan, but he's still good. I'm not saying if they're not a fan of the show they're going to be rubbish, but you know. Anyway, Russell Davies has said, the future is here and Shooty, and it's Shooty. Sometimes talent walks through the door and it's bright and bold and brilliant. I stand back in awe and thank my lucky stars. Shooty downs with us, sees hold of the Doctor and own the TARDIS keys in seconds. It's an honour to be working with him, and a hoot. I can't wait to get started. I'm sure you're dying to know more, but we are ratcheting ourselves for now. With the wonderful Jodie, epic fun we get to come. I promise you, 2023 will be spectacular. I'm not good at reading out loud, as you can tell. Charlotte Moore, Chief Consent Officer, said, Shooty is an incredible dynamic, something like that. He's striking and fearless young actor. His talent and energy will set up the world alight and take Doctor Who on an extraordinary adventure under Russell T Davies' new era. Future details will be announced in due course. Apparently there's still going to be something at the BAFTAs. I don't know what they're going to announce at the BAFTAs now. I mean, come on. They've literally announced the 14th Doctor. The only thing I can think they're going to be announcing is the companion. But I don't think they'll do that soon. They don't normally. I'll be annoyed if the companion gets more than the Doctor itself. But, anyway. Doctor's trying in the United Kingdom, obviously. Yeah. I'm quite excited, to be honest. It's going to be very interesting to see. Obviously, unfortunately, we're not going to see anything till the end of the year. Till like, I think it'll be October when Jodie regenerates. At least we know now. At least there's no more, oh, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, it's going to be who, it's going to be this, it's going to be David Tennant. It won't be David Tennant from the start, let's face it. Every single time a Doctor is announced he's leaving, David Tennant is always rumoured to be the next Doctor. It's not going to happen. Anyway. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the costume and everything. The Sonic, the TARDIS, everything that comes with a new Doctor. I always find this time very exciting. Yeah, I'm excited, and I think he's gonna be good. He's quite young, and I quite like young actors in Doctor Who. Because the only actor I don't like in Doctor Who is Peter Capaldi, and he's quite old. So yeah, right. Let me know what you think. I'm excited. I was expecting more of a reveal, to be honest. I was expecting especially shot thing. But then if he's filming Barbie, he probably wouldn't have been able to. So at the same time, I understand it. But I think they could have waited a little bit longer, to be honest. Even though the suspense has been killing me for like 9 months. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. And tune in next week for the Chesterton vlog. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one.